Hi, Elementary D. How are you? I hope that you guys enjoyed our little mini experiment of putting water in the freezer and basically just seeing what happens. Now, we all knew that the water was going to freeze. That part was obvious. But I hope you guys found out something new about what happens when water freezes. A lot of you actually understood this from the reading when I saw all of your answers to the questions last week. I could tell that a lot of you did understand the reading and you understood what I was looking for. However, some of us are still a little confused, which is why this activity is really going to help. So, I have here my bottle. Remember, I put mine in the freezer as well. So here you can see no longer liquid, we have solid ice. And I measured, I don't know if you guys can see this. I never know if you can see exactly, but I measured how high the ice was compared to the water. So I wrote right there, it says water as a solid, because last time we wrote water as a liquid. So I wrote how high the water was as a solid. Well, not really water, but ice now. So we have our ice here. The main thing that I wanted you guys to understand and get out of this experiment, which a lot of you, again, already knew this probably would happen, was that the level of ice is higher than the level of water. So in your board work, you're going to explain in 2 complete sentences. I see a lot of you when you turn in your work to me that you're not writing complete sentences. And that's something we always do in class, so I know that you know better. Explain in 2 complete sentences what happened to the height of the water when it froze. Was your hypothesis correct? Now remember, hypothesis is something that we think is going to happen. So I asked you on your board work on Wednesday, what do you think is going to happen when we freeze something? A lot of you, I'm not exactly sure what you answered, right? Because I didn't ask for that picture. But you're going to tell me, were you right? Were you wrong? Remember, it's okay to be wrong. Scientists are wrong all the time. A hypothesis is just what you think is going to happen. So if you're wrong, it's totally fine. Just right, I was wrong. This is what actually happened. So you need to tell me what happened to the height of the water when it froze. So I kind of already gave you the answer, but I need to see you writing that down in your notebook so I know that you understand me when I'm giving you these classes and you understand when I'm talking to you. So that is going to be your board work. And then your individual work is also really easy. So what you're going to do is you're just going to apply what you've learned from the mini experiment that we did on Wednesday to this question that says, now that you know about how water expands when it freezes, what is the characteristic of ice that causes rocks to break down during weathering? Sorry, I'm just moving my face out of the way here. What is the characteristic of ice? So we already kind of talked about this in board work, but what is it about ice? What is it about what happens when water freezes that causes rocks to break during weathering? This was also in your reading on Friday of last week. In case you don't remember, you can go back and look at that. So you're going to answer one question. That's all you need to do for basically the whole week. Do the fun mini experiment and answer this one question. Okay, what characteristic of ice causes rocks to break during weathering? Then you're going to send a picture of your answer and your board work. So remember, on Wednesday I didn't ask for you to send me a picture of your board work. So I want you to send a picture of your answer and your board work to me by Tuesday at 9 a.m. through email. Now remember, we're not doing Learn Box messages anymore. You have to send it through email, okay? And if you have any questions about the assignment, about water, about freezing, about the experiment, anything, just send me an email and I will be there to help you guys. Have a wonderful weekend and I will see you guys next Wednesday.